Hi guys, Martin Rogers here, Occupy Online. I'm just hopping on today to talk you through two of the biggest questions that we get asked on the most regular basis. So question number one is, does Facebook work? And the context for this is somebody was saying it doesn't work. And actually we get a ton of success for hoteliers, accommodation providers, holiday lets. And the main reason why we get it to work is we do something slightly different to what most people do. So what do most people do? Well, they simply go on and they find their business page and they'll click Boost Post, which will absolutely have some kind of impact, but it's like just walking out to the motorway and holding up a sign for your hotel. Some of your customers may pass by, some potential guests may see your sign and may want to book, but you don't know who's passing by and who's looking at it and what they're actually seeing. So what we do is we actually use Facebook advertising, and we build a specific advert that is tailored and laser focused to the perfect guest that you want to stop at your accommodation. How do we do that? Well, the very first step that we take is we actually design what a perfect customer looks like. So we go through the demographics, the psychographics, the behaviours, their attitudes, where do they hang out, what sort of things do they look at, what sort of interests do they have, what sort of behaviours do they have. And the reason why we do all that is because in the brain of Facebook, they know who those people are. And if we tell Facebook that that's the kind of people that we're looking for, it will show our advert to those people. Now, the next essential part to the puzzle, of course, is giving them an offer that they're actually interested in. If you're showing trying to think off the top of my head now, let's say you're showing a romantic weekend break away to a recently divorced person, you're probably not going to get much take up on that. But if you're showing a romantic weekend break to somebody who's just been newly married, then you're going to get more engagement with that, more sales, immediate cash flow injections. So the first thing we do is design who the customer is. Then we design an offer that will match their needs and requirements. And then we go onto Facebook and we actually find that audience first of all. So, for example, if I went into audience insights on Facebook, I know if I wanted to find people in England, for example, I could put that straight in and Facebook will show me all the people from England, which it says is about 30 to 35 million active people, 52% of women and 48% of men, okay? I probably want to go slightly older. I'm going to go for something like in Cornwall and surfers. And let's see if we can find some people into surfing and position an offer with them. So I'm going to go for slightly older only because they've got more money. People 18 to 20 may not have as much disposable income and be looking for long weekend breaks because they're less likely to travel that distance if they're far away from it. Probably going to go up to what, about the 35 years old? And I'm going to go for all genders. So then I get to interests and I can start looking for surfing. So I go straight away, surfer. Surfing's in there as an interest. I can then start to also look at their behaviours. So I could say, actually, I'm going to design a romantic weekend break away for some surfers. So let's have a look at their anniversary. It's in 61 to 91 days, in 90 days. I can even look at market segments. So for this, in the generation, I don't want the baby boomers. They're slightly too old for what I'm going for at the moment. New teen drivers, people that potentially are looking to get out and about, travel in their car. Let's see what we've got there. Well, actually, we've not got a big enough audience on that. I think that was that new teen driver. So if I take that off, I've now got an audience of about 7,000 to 8,000 active people, which I know 72%, 46% of women, 54% of men, and the largest chunk of that is in that 25 to 34-year-old bracket. So I can now design a perfect offer for those people that they will hopefully purchase and give a cash injection to one of our clients. So to answer the question, does Facebook advertising work? Yes, if you do it properly. And it can be so easy to get it wrong and waste tons of cash. And seriously, you don't want to be doing that. You want to be tailoring your offers to your potential guests that are going to stop at your accommodation or your caravan park, whatever it might be. So there's a quick rundown of how you can quickly use Facebook to advertise to your perfect guests. Question number two that we often get asked is, how do I increase profits? Now, the context for this was on the background of the hotel owner that I was talking to was actually seeing an increase in their revenue, but their actual profits was decreasing. Now, this can be down to giving massive discount packages. So, for example, this hotelier was on Groupon or Voucher, and he was giving 50% off a particular room, and then a large chunk of that, I think it was at least 30% plus, somewhere around there, he was giving to Groupon as well. So you can see, actually, you've lost around about 70% of your revenue plus on that perspective. And that can have a serious impact on the bottom line number. Now, to quote Duncan Bannatyne, I remember hearing him say on Dragon's Den once upon a time, turnover is vanity and profit sanity. So we need to look at profit, and we need to look at that more and more as we move forward. So again, this connects very much to the first question. You need to build a package that offers extra value. Now, let me talk you through some numbers I jotted down here a second ago. Let's take, for example, I want to make £1,000 net profit. Now, I'm selling rooms at £100 per night. So, and I know that 30% of that goes to costs and 70% of that is profit. So we know we make £70 profit per room sold, okay, in this example. So if I was to sell that room, I would need to sell 14 different rooms to make £1,000 worth of profit. If I took the traditional route and I discounted that by just 10%, I would actually need to sell 17 rooms. So I'd actually have to sell 3 more additional rooms just to make me back up to the £1,000 profit. How does that work? Well, we've still got costs of £30 per room from what we've calculated, but we're only making £60 profit because we're now selling the room at £90 as opposed to £100. So that's why I need to sell an extra 3 rooms to make that extra profit up. Now, let's take the most basic of packages, the most basic profits. Let's say I throw in a free bottle of wine. I can now sell the room probably still at £100, and actually it's only costing me an extra £3 extra. But the customer at the other end, the guest, is seeing probably at least £12 worth of value from that bottle of wine because they know how much a bottle of wine costs in a hotel. So to them, it's a great value offer. Now, if we do the numbers again, we know that now the cost is £33 per room, and I'm only making £67 profit. So now I need to sell 15 rooms to get up to that £1,000 profit. So in essence, by giving away a free bottle of wine, I only need to sell 1 extra room to get to that £1,000 profit. Imagine if that was even bigger and you extrapolated that over more rooms and offered more value in the packages where you could actually increase the room price to match the package that you've built. You could actually start to sell less rooms for more profit. Imagine if you match that with the Facebook targeting we talked about earlier as well. You would then start to sell more rooms at less marketing costs. So your cost of sale would drop as well. You would get reduced commissions, you would get increased sales, and you'd get them quicker. And so it's an all-round win to build packages and bundles and then sell them through Facebook advertising on a targeted offer to a defined demographic of customer. Okay, I hope that's been useful to you. Hope the numbers weren't too much for just a quick talk through on Facebook today. If you have got any questions, or you want to work through those figures again, or you've got an actual example you want me to help with, just drop me a comment in here or drop me a message, and I'll be more than happy to help you. Thanks very much for watching. I look forward to talking to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.